money
The
to be
happiest
happy
person on
for
the
real.
planet currently is probably white.
That's no cap.
cap.
Who you think it is for real?
I have a theory, right?
Yeah.
I have a theory, right? If I die, just know this is true. I say there's people running the world. Like a higher power, like there's a society of maybe like 12 people.
This guy's talking.
It's called the 13th family.
Yes, yes.
Damn. She knows.
No. She's no. She's just on Netflix a lot. She watched The
context.
Dog.
No,
Yeah.
I don't even watch it.
For real?
Please give us the context.
Come, give us
No,
some
I don't
context.
know.
what he's saying.
It's just the level of like.
Well, like
There's
there's a
a
secret
level.
society, like a company of
you know,
people
like
that.
Corona, the virus,
Yeah.
It was actually like part of their plan to get rid of people because we're getting
Word?
overpopulated.
Yeah, no, Corona.
Okay, now I also I'm not gonna
saying-
sit
I
here
don't know
and
if
kind
they can population control.
I'm
No,
not gonna.
but I don't think the world can actually get overpopulated though. Like.
Yeah, same. Remember, Fari
The
was
thing
spitting
is,
about that.
it's all
Who
about
will?
scarcity of resources. The more
Yeah, it's
people
about
we
resources.
have,
Exactly.
the scarce
It's
resources
not. It's
are
not
gonna
like there's not enough space.
Yeah, it's not like
on
there's not enough
Earth.
space. Obviously,
It's just
there's
about
space.
resources in.
It's
Yeah.
People just
Some
can't
people
eat.
just need to work. Like some people are just lazy.
Niggas are
Facts.
starving.
Niggas are starving.
in
Niggas
Congo,
are starving
bro.
and dying.
They working.
Hey
They-
guys,
they-
we're
they
saying in
cotton and
Congo,
shit.
Europe, Oaks, people are dying everywhere.
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah.
but death is different.
But like
people die every
let me
day.
continued my theory,
They
right?
die every day.
I'm saying, right, every single thing that we consumed is something created by those higher ups. Every opinion, every disagreement, if like there's someone who's gonna say this, they've been fed this scheme by someone who's saying this. And I feel like we wouldn't, like, if you consider how platforms like Twitter or like TikTok might censor someone's opinion but not censor something else. Why is that? If someone's gonna post something about child pornography and then someone's gonna say something like this, why aren't they getting cancelled? But all I'm saying is that, like,
gonna say a lot. Just Balenciaga.
but all I'm saying is that, like, I feel like there's a certain line in the life that we live where there's a certain message or content that we are being forced to consume where differing opinions going against that certain,
You sound like Kanye. You just didn't say that they're Jewish people.
You
No lie.
Nah, he's
That's
just-
exactly what Kanye's
nah,
been trying to tell us.
He's just
Yeah,
You're not discriminating
yeah.
against
Nah,
anyone.
saying-
he's not specifying.
Yeah,
it. He's
yeah.
saying there's a secret society.
you're not
just
naming
not
people.
specific.
Yeah, I'm saying that, like, it's weird that, like, someone can say this, get cancelled, but someone can go say this and still get cancelled. Like, it's kind of awkward if, like, we're a society that wants to protect the feelings and opinions of certain people and disagree or cut out anyone who's being offensive and stuff like that.
I personally, I proper agree with you, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just that
I don't know, bro.
sometimes people just don't care. I don't think we realize that.
Yeah,
Oaks.
some people-
as black
Yeah,
people,
like,
we don't care. They're like,
Just don't care.
some
bro.
people just don't care. Oh yeah, he spoke about something else. That's what's gonna get media attention. When you talk about, let's say, black people, for example,
Yeah.
other Oaks just don't care.
Bro.
I hope you thought that because, like, genuinely, Oaks,
Yeah,
people
some
don't
people
care.
don't care. They just pull up a facade of them caring and then just
Exactly.
like a
You come
weekly
with this
child-
like fake
child.
activism stuff, and it's
Yeah.
not really what's going on.
Yeah.
Shange coming with the perpetuated opinion.
I feel like we're gonna make this joke forever, bro.
This is gonna stand. It's
We're
gonna
at
be
episode
episode 50, and we're
saying
gonna still talk
perpetuate.
about perpetuate. It's gonna be fact even.
But yeah, Pastor, can I say
Life.
something?
I don't know, bro. I'm not saying it's impossible. There definitely could be a higher up society that's very involved in how the earth functions and it works, and it makes sense. I just don't know if we should care.
Yeah,
As you were
I
saying,
think
like, why
definitely.
should we care?
Because it's like stressing about something that we can't control.
No, but like, why should we care? Because they're gonna do their shit
Yeah,
regardless. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
They're gonna do their shit regardless, bro. They're
Yeah.
going to try to control the earth. Obviously, they could be misguided. They could be doing some fucked up shit like Corona, as we were saying. But
Corona, for example.
are you gonna stop them?
there's nothing anyone can do.
Are you gonna stop
Even
them?
if you want to try, there's
You as
nothing
one
you can
person,
do.
Hope, are you gonna stop them?
Like, we can have the conversation, and we've had the conversation. That's why we have conspiracy theories and stuff like that.
But it depends.
And there's no-
It's like if one person, right, has so much.
I know we
power,
think that there's one person that can change the world, but Oaks, there's 8 billion people.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Just
yeah.
Because they have
Grab
Grab the mic.
I was
Hope,
like, thinking, it's
Hope,
not-
grab the mic.
No, it is.
Hope.
They can't hear you.
Short.
I'm gonna kick her out.
Even that short thing.
I'm gonna
you
kick
need
her
to
out.
hear. Guys,
Just cut it out.
No, I'm not gonna cut it out.
I'm not cutting shit out. We ain't
We're
cutting
not,
shit out.
we're not cutting shit out.
Like it's very.
Calm. We ain't cutting shit up.
We're not cutting shit up.
Whatever.
Authentic. Tell us how we're not cutting shit up. Tell us how we're not cutting shit out. Yeah.
Hi guys.
What's going on?
Okay, just because they're at a higher level, it doesn't mean that it's impossible to get them down. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So if it's one person and you're saying we can't do anything about if it's a we thing, then obviously we can because we're so many.
Unless you're talking about it like I can't do it.
No, but
So we gonna kill him?
Because
Let's kill him.
The entire world.
We gonna kill him?
let's kill him.
I mean, these niggas make
Kill
Corona.
Oaks, this is going on YouTube.
They make Corona.
People on YouTube are watching us, guys.
No, but like, are you done?
Yeah.
That shit is crazy, guys.
Guys, anything.
Yeah, but I feel like
YouTube is watching us.
let's say for instance,
But-
right? Even if you try to stop them, they'll stop you.
Yeah, dog. There's
They'll stop you.
They
control the media.
They control the media.
They control the media. They
Yeah,
control
now we're
what
going
we
into
see.
deep conspiracy theory. People control the media. It's
control
not
what we
necessarily
see,
one thing.
like-
For example,
We're not even gonna be able
oh
to
shit.
unify. We won't get to the point where everyone's like, actually.
Exactly
let's
that.
go
No
with
one's
it.
actually gonna have one
We're not
proper
gonna get to that
opinion.
part where everyone can have one mind and we can go do this shit.
For example, properly, one company owns Gucci, Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, and all those other stuff. So as soon as all of us, like for example, like Balenciaga was getting cancelled this week and the whole child pornography thing. People are going to Balenciaga windows and writing down Gucci so that you can go to the Gucci store. The same people are making money.
Right, literally.
Whether you go, we're canceling
The same people are
Balenciaga
eating.
today and we're going to go to Gucci tomorrow. The
same
same
people
people are
are
making
eating.
money. They all own the same companies.
same
Everyone is
thing.
eating. Doesn't matter what you say.
Oh, oh,
My son is in the building.
We just got a new guest, another guest,
Throw gum there.
into the room. Danko. Escape two.
Escape one. What do you mean? This guy.
That's yours.
No, this is my son. He
Yeah,
came
my son
in with
escape
them.
two. Please.
Yeah, but
Shout out to mystery dude number 4.
Yeah, it's
Number one.
finally have our first male guest. Well, you don't know if he's male.
You don't know if he's male or
what
not.
if? Well, anyways,
He actually identifies as a Toyota Corolla. We didn't think about
Big
this.
One day we have to talk about that shit. But anyways. let's
anyways,
continue.
like what we were saying is that like, even if you can try to expose the fact that there's someone controlling us and our opinions in society, they're gonna
just
stop
do it
us.
again. Yeah, just
They're
do
gonna
it
stop us,
again.
and I feel like they
Control the
control
narrative.
the media. Even if you personally can go on social media and try to spread the word that like we have to cancel a certain niche of people, they're gonna cancel you off of social media. You won't be able to voice your opinion anymore. Like for instance, there's people who have always tried to say, "Oh, there's a matrix that we live in," and then boom, they were cancelled
Life is a video
for
game.
good like 4 months. They were off like Twitter, Instagram, and like
Niggas are saying they, but we all know who Shang is talking
I
about.
know.
This guy's saying Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to speak on that. I'm not going to speak on that right now. It's only episode 2. I know I said I want to get
Niggas
cancelled
can
on
just get
Twitter.
famous for anything. Eh?
Niggas can get famous for anything, dog. This guy went on and said, yeah, men should be men. And niggas were there like, oh, yeah, that shit is crazy.
Like he was the first nigga to say that shit.
No one's like, this guy, his opinion was fucking whack.
But he was,
And
very,
that's-
he was very polarizing, yo.
and that's the
Exactly.
thing,
Time like that nigga birthed mini Andrew Tate.
yeah, and that's the thing, like what we were saying earlier, that your opinion has followers,
dangerous, yeah, that's
and like
followers.
your opinion can conjure up a certain group of people who are gonna want to be extremists in what you believe in. You know, like that's one thing that like we're trying to damn. Scat.
But let's give it like a
Time is going,
max
but
10
let's
minutes.
go.
Max 10
Yeah.
minutes,
But like as we're saying that like you can't try to stop the higher ups.
Yeah, man.
That we don't even know.
Let they control the
What if it's a
media's
theory?
side.
What if like it's genuinely a theory, right? And then we're just being crazy. And what if it's not? We don't know that.
We don't know anything.
We don't know anything.
What if we're just talking
What
out
if
of
the
our
words
asses,
we
Oaks?
speak don't even exist?
Exactly. What if we're just talking out of our asses, Oaks? This shit doesn't even make sense. But then again, it probably does. I'm not gonna lie to you. Niggas are running shit behind cameras. See how niggas are running stuff behind the cameras right now on this podcast?
That's how life
That's
is.
how it is in real life.
That's how life is for real.
Can I please, guys? I feel like it's very dangerous. What I'm about to tell you is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, just know that if Bullet dies,
Be very careful. Be very careful with the advice that I'm going to give you, because it doesn't apply in every situation. But sometimes you just have to learn how to not care. Like you just have to be out of a situation that didn't call your name. If it doesn't need you to stand up and do the right thing, then just let it happen. This is a conversation where it's just like, okay, people are controlling the way the world works. Okay, cool. how bad is it? Like how drastic, how bad is the problem? You feel me? And I feel like it's just not that deep. And as much as we might try to stand up and do the right thing, how far do you think we're gonna get? People can't unify. It's a problem. I wish we could, but people can't stand for one thing, bro.
Go back to the cancel culture.
Facts. I wish
How
I
so?
could. I wish I could agree
like-
with everyone.
How so?
The thing of like cancel culture, that like people can't unite because there's people who have certain opinions which might go against like a larger group of people, right? Like
It's all
for-
about majority at the
like-
end of the day.
yeah,
Imagine
like-
if majority of the people in the world actually thought that, let's say for example,
The earth is flat.
the Earth is
the
flat.
earth is flat.
Then it would be flat. We'd all be
The
taught
majority,
that it's
yeah,
flat.
exactly. We'd all be taught that because the majority of the people think, oh yeah, the Earth
Yeah.
is flat, and some people would be there like the Earth is actually round. It all depends on majority.
Shout out to my nigga Kyrie, man. But you're not right. You're wrong.
Oh, I get it, but like we're not gonna get into geography right now.
None of us took geography
I
in
did.
school. For
But
real?
the earth is not round.
No wonder he says words like
The earth is
perpetuate.
not flat either.
Yeah, the earth is not round.
But it's not flat.
It's not flat either.
It's square.
It's a
Yeah,
triangle.
actually, the world is
The earth is
actually the world is actually a triangle.
It's a pyramid.
Scheme.
It's actually a pyramid scheme. This guy is spitting, yo.
The earth is a pyramid.
We all like everyone like, dude. We all have our own opinions, and that shit is
Yeah.
crazy. 'Cause
Life
the
is
world-
perspective.
like the whole world is actually like.
Meanwhile, on a floating rock, man. Everyone here has their own opinion. So don't say this to channel, please.
And if you want to comment down below and see who should get in the ring and box each other out to see whose opinion is actually the best,
I say episode 50, right?
episode 50.
We already know what's going down, but Mystery Lady 1 and 2 boxing match.
I'm so dead, yo.
Mystery Lady boxing match. It's gonna be a showdown. Niggas are gonna fight, and I don't know. Let's say, OA2 versus Mystery Dude.
Oh, damn, that's actually a fight.
That would be a fight. I wonder who's gonna win that one.
That's a real fight, yo.
Who would win in a fight? By the way, actually, you know what? I know we said this in the first episode, but be for real, like between us three, who could like fuck up both of us for real?
This is not a real question.
This is a real question.
This is not a question that needs thinking. It's a question where
You know
just
why
look
though? It's because
and be
OA2
like,
thinks that he could fuck up me and Shange easily. Even.
Because I could.
Wait, 2 and 1.
2-on-1, boy. 2-on-1. I'm not John Wick. No cap. I'm not John Wick. 2-on-1 is crazy.
One on
bro.
one for both. I'm just asking. Do you think there would be an easy
But
fight?
I could hit you niggas like the Tekken arcade mode. Like I could fuck up one and then the next one comes same time after.
Nah, next week.
thinks it's Paul?
Nah, this
Blue thinks it's
comes
Paul.
up same
this guy.
Blue thinks it's Paul.
You think that this is a video game, dog? No,
No, bro. I'm saying I could.
Me and Shange
genuinely.
come and fight you same time.
Now, same time I'd probably lose because I can't fight two niggas at once, bro. That's kind of crazy.
Okay, but between me and Latin,
Who do you think would be a
like
a
one on
proper
one
fight?
fight, me and Latin
You two fighting each other.
Yeah.
I think Lati would win.
live.
I think Lati would win.
Niggas underestimate me, boy. Niggas know. We all went through trauma, boy. Niggas got bullied. I got bullied, boy. Niggas are there.
We bullied
Was
each other.
Was I really bullied in high school? These guys made fun of me. I actually don't even like these guys.
Alright,
in
let's
re-
get
in
our last
real
topic.
life, I actually
Let's
hate
get out.
these guys.
Bullying.
I have a question. No, not bullying. We'll get to bullying, guys. Bullying is a very. Yo, I feel like bullying is very black and white. Bullying is bad. We know this. But yeah, I want a topic that's not as black and white as people would think. We discussed this earlier. Gender stereotypes. What you saying? I personally believe women belong in the kitchen and cleaning. Tango!
This guy said, yeah, I'm gonna get cancelled on Twitter today. What do you mean you come over? You're not gonna cook
What
and
do you
clean in
mean?
my kitchen.
You chilling in my house?
You're chilling in my house.
Watching TV.
Mystery Lady did this
come
last
on.
week. We hated her for it. No, I'm joking. We were speaking about this right before we started filming, where the specific example is, should parents be putting, like, let's say, certain colors in a baby's room, even, like, let's say, while they're infants or before they're born? You know what I think about that specific topic is that anyone in this entire world can be whatever they want, but you have to also be yourself at the same time. You have to, let's say, for example, like, how do I put this in layman's terms?
Layman.
Yeah, layman's. These niggas, you know, I'm coming with the proper dictionary. I'm saying, like, for example, me as a guy, let's say me specifically. I'm a dude, I'm a guy, I'm a male. But I can also do shit like, let's say,
Paint your nails.
paint my nails, wear certain types of jewelry, I don't know, cross dress. But the thing is, then you shouldn't forget certain parts of masculinity. Everyone can do whatever they want within their masculinity, because then, I don't know, let's say as a dude, I am masculine in myself, but I can tap into my femininity in certain ways, in certain aspects, depending on how you'd like to express yourself. Anyone can express themselves through whatever they'd like to do. The only thing is, let's say as a kid, your parents are there giving you blue things and you're a guy. They say you're not allowed to be touching pink shit like that, or whatever the case may be, for example. That's then just blocking off certain parts of who you want to be.
Can I please add to that? I feel like we overvalue how much influence parents have on you as a person. Not even parents, just the people around you. Guys, regardless of what way you are led, you will always be who you are. My parents could tell me every single day of my life that this is how things are supposed to be done, and I'm going to believe them for the longest time. But as soon as I'm exposed to this way, I can easily, in a split second, completely forget everything that I was told about this and just believe this. So, as much as parents put blue in their sons' bedrooms, if your son is gay, he's gonna be gay. Doesn't matter that you try to make him masculine. If he's gay, he's gonna be gay, and there's nothing you can do about that. That's how I feel personally. I just feel like it's what's the word? Trivial. It's useless. Like
It's trivial for you to stop someone from being who they already are. Ask the question.
Ask the question. Give her the mic. Give her the mic.
Then
Come take the mic.
Give her the mic. Give her the mic.
Come take the mic, mystery lady.
Hey, nobody talks without the mic in their
Okay.
hands.
Based on your example, then would it be wrong to judge specifically white peers that have been raised to be racist?
I was actually thinking about that example.
No, it's
So
not.
is it wrong to judge them?
Because it's up to you. Racism is a choice.
No, but like you said, you could be raised in a specific way, but once you're exposed to this, be like this.
And then
But
someone
then
continues to
people still hold our white peers accountable for their parents' actions for being racist.
That's wrong. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's wrong.
wrong.
I don't have a problem with white. Can I please add to what you said? Can I please answer your question?
Please.
I don't have anything against white youth. I love white youth. I hang with white people all the time. Oh wow, this sounds horrible. I sound like a black person. Yeah, I sound like a white person. That's like, yeah, my
black people.
my butler's black. My butler's black. No, but like
my butler's black. My
realistically
barber's
speaking,
black.
no, honestly speaking, I know I sound very, very typical, but I don't judge white people off of their parents or their past. I'm over apartheid. Not gonna lie to you. I'm being honest. I'm over it. I'm not gonna lie. Racism is racism. If you come up to me and you're white or you're any person, if you come up to me and you're racist, I'm gonna judge you as a racist because you presented yourself to be a racist. But if I don't know you and you're white, I'm not gonna judge you because your ancestors did some funny shit. You know what I mean? Not funny, but you know what I mean. That's
Then
that's
again,
just-
you feel me? I'm just saying, like, that's in our opinion. We're living in a generation where we're past apartheid, oaks. Most niggas here are everyone here is a 2000 type of oak. Our parents lived through that shit. So I won't sit here and look at my mom and say, why are you still holding a grudge? Because she lived
she
through
was
that.
there.
Yeah.
She was there. I can't talk on that because I wasn't there. And I can't hate on, let's say, like my white peers because they weren't there. But I can look at you and be like, yo, dude, hey, your parent is fucked. Like, your mom is actually so trash because she still holds those opinions. She still has that because she lived through that and she was there and she still holds those opinions to this day. I'm not gonna hate a pale colored. Do I call him white? Do I
Pale colored is a colored.
Caucasian? A Caucasian person, like
They're colored.
pale colored person.
Oh, colored.
Yes.
Not colored, like black and white parents. Okay.
Yeah, episode 3 is gonna be about the dictionary because Oaks don't know what they're talking about. Niggas just say.
Really be reading their dictionaries before we shoot.
Yeah, I was at my house.
Man said in layman's terms.
Layman's terms perpetuate. Niggas are here, dog. But yeah, getting back to it, I'm not going to judge my white peers for what their parents did. But if you yourself are now my white peer,
Because like I was saying,
and
it's so easy to form your own opinion.
yeah, it's so
Like,
easy
why
to
do
form
you-
your own opinion. Why are you doing all of this? even if a white person came to me now and was racist, it's not like I'm gonna be there like, oh yeah, you're racist. I'm not gonna completely ignore apartheid. I'm just gonna be there like your parents probably raised you to be racist because that's just who you are and that's just who they are. That's how you were raised around.
raised you to
Someone
be that,
someone
but you
just
chose
doesn't
to be that
become
person.
But
racist.
you
all
chose
of a
because
You
sudden.
chose to be that person. They
'cause,
raised you
like,
to be that person.
even
but you
if
chose
your
to-
parents don't teach you something, you can go out and then embody a certain mentality. Because even if you're raised
Exactly.
in a racist household, you can go out and choose not to be racist because of you educated not to be racist. You can be in a household that teaches you not to be racist, then you can go out and start hating black people or other people of color. Because that's the important thing to understand is that, like, to an extent, sure, like what you said, your family or whatever foundation that you had as a kid can give you ideas,
Yeah.
morals and everything to believe.
They matter, but-
They matter, but like at the,
The
end of the
influence
day,
matters, but who you are as a
at the end of
person
the
is
day,
what's
once
in your
you
hands.
have your own mind and you can formulate your own opinions and beliefs around anything, you choose, right? And I feel like, sure, there can be some things that like we grow up knowing to be unbreakable or concrete in our identity. For instance, like someone can say, "Nah, I can't change the fact that I'm because like yeah." But like there's certain things that like when you see that there's enough education and people speaking about it, that like it's wrong to believe something or right to believe something. It's always something that you have to consider, because at the end of the day, there's always two ways of thinking about something. Because you can be taught one thing and you can go and believe something else, right? Because at the end of the day, it's what you choose to identify and make you, basically.
Yeah.
But not everyone is that strong.
Everyone is that strong.
No. Not everyone is that strong. Because it's like, if
Take
I-
the mic, lady. You're not allowed to talk without the mic. in your
Don't
hand.
talk without the mic.
Not everyone is that strong though. Like I could be raised in a household where I'm taught to be like racist and stuff and whatever, and I go to school and they tell me this is wrong and so forth. At the end of the day, when I get back home, those same principles are instilled in me. And yes, I can have a mind of my own and be like, okay, this is wrong. But it's also forgetting a part of who I am, because that's how I was taught. And this is why I also had an argument with an ex-friend of mine where she said being gay is a choice. She was like, I used to be bisexual. And I was like, exactly. You see? And she's like, that's what she was taught at home. And she didn't want to be educated because this is something she was taught at home. It's been instilled in her ever since she was a child. So when you get to friends that are gay or queer and you're like, this is offensive. She's like, but that's my opinion. This is how I was raised. And she doesn't want to hear you out. Is she wrong?
Can I please answer?
I mean,
Thank you.
logical terms. No, logical terms she is.
Just on the basis
But-
of not wanting to hear everyone else out.
But everyone is raised differently. I'm not saying she's right.
I mean, everyone is raised differently.
Give me.
I'm saying everyone is raised differently, but you have to at least step into the world with an open mind, because that's essentially what, enlightenment was about, using your own capacity to reason. And like essentially, it's not just about turning away from like the logic of the church, but turning away from what's been instilled in you so that you can just open your mind and be like, oh, actually, maybe there's a different side. And you don't even have to dip your foot in the lady pond to understand that, the grass is greener on the other side, or it works out for them and everything. So yeah, she's just ignorant. That's it.
No cap.
She is.
I get it, but then that brings me back to my first statement. Not everyone is strong enough to have that mindset, because there are still racist people. There are still homophobic people. If everyone was as open-minded as we are asking them to be, then we wouldn't have homophobes. We wouldn't have racists.
We do, and they're wrong.
But we do, and they're wrong.
Yes, that's all I'm saying. They're wrong.
But like my question to that, right? See how Mystery Lady 2 said that's why we had enlightenment, for people to start getting away from what they taught and like start to think for themselves, right? But like, what if someone chooses to identify as that thing? So something that we have to consider, that even if you can try to educate someone that like don't believe this, right? Because this is discriminative and everything like that, they can still choose that like, no, I believe that this is what I choose to identify. And that's an important thing to consider, that like how we were saying that opinions, right? Everyone can choose that like, I want to believe this, And like even if you try to teach them, if they don't want, they don't want. There's nothing you can genuinely do.
we're circling
Because it's not
back
even
as to
sometimes a thing of them not wanting to be educated. It's just that like you can't shake someone off of their belief.
Who they are.
Because sometimes that's what belief is about. It's like you form, it's a part of you. It's like if you're gonna describe your character and who you are as a person, that certain things gonna come up. Even if you can try to change it, like have one thing, say you like red, but like someone can like a type of red and stuff like that. That's something you have to consider. Like everyone has cornerstones to who they are, or like a foundation to who they are as a person. And like sometimes it's unshakable just because they choose it not to be, right?
Guys, I completely understand what Miss Chilleri is saying, and you, Shange. But that doesn't take away from the fact that I believe that they are weak people. I'm going to use Jeffrey Dahmer as an example. They tried to teach him, like, dog, this is wrong. His father sent him to that military thing. Like, they just tried to distance him from all this thing and try to get him to be a normal person. But who you are is who you are. That's why the insanity plea is a real thing. Insanity plea is a real thing. But that doesn't make it right.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's good, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean, like, it's fine. I'll pass it to you. It doesn't mean I'm just gonna ignore it. Like, okay, cool, you know? Obviously, there's nothing I can do as far as trying. Like, I tried and I failed. Okay, fine. But I'm not just gonna justify it. I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, nah, that's Lati. He kills people. Don't worry about him. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do that. It's still wrong, dog. And you are still a weak person for that. As much as it's beyond your control, you've just been put in that position. And it's unfair. It's not up to you, but it is who you are, and it is something that you have to accept and try to fix. Even if you can't, you have to try. The effort has to be there. You have to consciously make the effort every single day to try to do the right thing. You feel me?
On that note, I want to speak on we probably mised that entire thing because we went from gender stuff to racial stuff to gay stuff.
To death. To Hitler. I mean, not Hitler.
Death. Dharma.
What's his name? Dharma.
Dharma. Crazy. Either way, we're probably just gonna wrap it up. I wanna
I feel like we started the topic, so we have to say something about it.
Exactly. To move it on to the next episode, let's probably think about, is complacency agreeing with someone? When you say nothing, does it then mean that you agree with someone? That basically not speaking up. If you don't speak up against something, do you agree with it?
If you don't speak about it, just you're part of the problem, basically.
Yeah,
basically.
Doesn't mean you agree, but doesn't mean you don't agree. And the problem is that you don't agree.
Exactly. We'll just
Or
say
you
that.
don't take a
No, the
stance
problem
on
is
it.
that you agree.
Or you don't take a
The
stance.
problem,
Yeah.
no, not even. It's not that you agree. If you hear something and you just stand there and do nothing, it's not that you agree with what they're saying. It's just that you don't find anything wrong.
Yeah,
with
you're
what
not
they're
saying you're not saying
Yeah.
anything is wrong, which is the problem.
Anyways, we'll save that for the next episode. That's basically.
Oh, so we didn't talk about stereotypes, man.
We didn't talk about stereotypes, Vele, but fuck it.
Yeah,
I
we'll
say
come
that with my
back.
whole heart. We're gonna suck,
Sizobuya.
We'll discuss it in the next
we'll
episode.
circle back. Niggas have to leave. I need to go. This guy needs to go mop the grass again. Yo, this guy needs to go learn
My
how.
cat is hatching.
His cat is hatching. I need to go learn how to fly a plane.
I left
Dude.
my 3-year-old son home alone.
Dude, my kids are literally at home. They're starving.
My
The
granny's
phone
sky-
is ringing. Niggas are calling me.
My granny is skydiving.
People are, yo. Either way, this has been Meanwhile on a Floating Rock. I'd like to thank, all the correspondents. I'm not going to call you guys guests. You guys are just contributing ideas. Shout out to you. I'd like to say shout out to, the people that are supporting us. The NPCs behind the camera, the non-playable characters. Shout out to everyone that's supporting us. It's always much love, even if it's one person. Look, I'm a fan of Meanwhile on a Floating Rock. Are you?
Of course.
Yeah. This is guy.
I'd die for it.
I'd die for my kid, but I'd like to thank everyone that's supporting us. Shit is crazy. I just checked that we have how many subscribers on YouTube? It's like 30. Shout out to 30.
We haven't even dropped a single video.
We haven't even dropped a single video.
We've barely done
At the time of
At
shooting.
the time of shooting, we haven't even dropped a single video.
We haven't even promoted it like that, bro.
Next. Either way, it's gonna be
So, yeah,
huge.
it's big
We're
love.
too late. If you see us on your Explore page on Insta, it's a sign.
Shut up,
Exactly. It's a fucking sign. You need to follow us, dude. But that's been it from me. It's Lightsaber Lati. It's Big Shiny.
So my take is 46,
So my thing is the big Scottish Zulu man, basically, this guy.
And it's your boy. Your boy, the heartthrob bullet.
Heartthrob bullets.
Beyonce bullets.
Beyonce bullet. You know.
Big Betty bullets.
Big bad bullet. Oh,
This guy, this guy's the baddest bitch of them all.
When did I say that? I've never said that.
Anyways, guys, bye.
Wait.
Toodles.
It's
Beyonce.
Guys, before these guys wrap it up, please be sure to like the video, share the video, subscribe,
Comment.
and comment. Commenting is the most important thing. Don't worry about everything else. Not gonna lie. Subscribing, we'd love for you to do that, but we want to start a conversation. This is a community, so everyone must have something to say. It's a safe place. I know they say that a lot, but it really is. So be sure to.
If you have something to say, say it in the comments. Go tell your grandmother's aunts, sisters, brothers,
Neighbor.
cats, dog.
Even the person you buy a water from, tell them to subscribe.
Tell them
Everyone,
to
bro.
subscribe.
Every phone in your house.
I need 8 billion subscribers.
No cap. Everyone on the planet.
Yeah, it's
No,
basically
genuinely,
it.
everyone on
Everyone on
the
the planet
planet
should be subscribed. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.
I'm gonna make a suggestion like I did in the first.
UglyWorld.